Let's break down a new surprise update in Black Ops 6 today, another one later this week, and some early Season 1 content, and even the next Warzone map for Fall 2025. A lot of stuff to break down in this video, but first off, Treyarch tweeted this out yesterday. Launch was only the beginning. Tomorrow, the infected are coming to play, which is, of course, today in a couple of hours as of uploading this video. By the time you guys watch this video, infected should be live with actual zombies, which looks really, really cool, almost like a Halloween type of mode, but it's just the normal infected mode we've come and known to love. But Nuketown also joining the party, just as I said before Season 1, as soon as this Friday. I had a theory that it would be at some point this week. I didn't think it was likely based on the radio silence of, Nuketown not being mentioned anywhere, but of course, Nuketown is coming this Friday, which is so cool. Now, on Nuketown as well, we of course talked about the Nuketown 24/7 playlist, which will include a bunch of different versions of it, like Hardcore Nuketown 24/7, Kill Order, New Mode Mosh Pit, and much more. So, very standard stuff there. And of course, if you guys don't know, Nuketown in Black Ops 6 is actually the OG Black Ops 1 version of Nuketown, but with better graphics. But everything else looks the exact same. So you're seeing BO1 gameplay, but this is still perfect because what you're seeing is what we're going to get, but with just better graphics. The colors are the exact same. I mean, it looks so cool. So they've made a pretty good decision, honestly, bringing back that OG BO1. This is the closest we've seen to the OG style of Nuketown, honestly, since BO2 Nuketown 2025. That was fairly close. It was a bit more futuristic, but had that essence of OG Nuketown. BO3 was similar as well, but a lot more futuristic compared to BO2. Of course, BO4 and Cold War. Every Nuketown iteration is similar. The layout's all the same, but I feel like those are a lot more different in terms of the, design, the graffiti in the Cold War version on the wall of the houses and stuff like that. It made it feel just a bit different, but this is BO1 Nuketown. Can't wait to see how it's going to play in the game. I mean, it's going to play like classic Nuketown, right? Really cool stuff there. But before we break down some more stuff, quick shout out to the sponsor, U4GM. You need cheap COD points, rare Black Ops 6 unlock codes, easy BO6 lobbies, the new Black Ops 6 mastery camos, and much more. A bunch of stuff over there. Use code MAT for an extra 5% off. The links are down below. But this also got leaked out, which is so crazy. Warzone's upcoming map, Avalon. Avalon can be seen in the Black Ops 6 theater mode. Fans have been scouring around the map, and they think they've found a number of POIs throughout it. Avalon is set to release in the fall of 2025, and will be the next map after the return of Verdansk. Now, first off, we didn't get this map. We've seen this in different teasers a couple weeks back, a couple months back, actually, when we thought Avalon would be the first new big Warzone map for BO6. So we had an idea that Avalon was going to be a part of this game in some type of way. Of course, I think internally, Activision decided to, have Verdansk release first because that is more of a talking point for people. They saw how the Fortnite Classic map did so well. They want to bring back the OG Warzone vibes. I get it. So Avalon will still release. I doubt they would ever waste the map. But, it's going to release a bit later. Fall 2025 is the expected date. Now, it's actually kind of funny because a couple days ago on my channel, I did actually already show you guys that early Avalon gameplay, which I guess no one picked up on. It was from Geeky Pastimes, so we talked about it right when the game came out. So shout out to him. He was pretty early. Now all of a sudden we're just picking up on it. But I guess we're getting more info on different parts of the map and what we're seeing just based on the POIs. These aren't the official POIs, but people looked at the map and they found different areas of the map that relate to past multiplayer maps. And of course, as we've seen, this is a good indicator of what the actual MP maps are going to be for future DLC seasons in BO6. Hacienda from BO4 seems to be there. WMD, interesting. We have firing range. Stadium could be referring to. That doesn't look like Stadium from BO1, but could be referring to that as well. But also, we have some top-down views. Of course, firing range and Yemen found on the Avalon map. I don't know where Yemen is. There's no POR that says Yemen here based on this guy that made it up. But you see, based on the actual minimap images, here is the minimap of firing range. OG firing range. Very standard stuff there. And then here's what's found on Avalon. I mean, that is firing range. Maybe slight differences, but it looks the exact same. Now, for Yemen, this is the OG BO2 minimap of Yemen. Not as recognizable, honestly, but you can kind of see where everything is if you guys remember that BO2 map. And here it is on Avalon in BO6, which, you know, seems to be some slight differences. Not really. Everything looks to be fairly intact. Up here, the top right looks a bit different, but it's very similar. Yeah, I mean, it's really pretty much the exact same. Someone's saying these layouts don't even match. They do, for the most part. Maybe left side's a little weird, but very, very cool stuff. So, again, there might just be a situation where a lot of these maps stay as POIs on the Warzone map, but as we've seen in the past, this is usually a good indicator that we're going to have these in multiplayer. They like to bring these Warzone POIs into MP, so might as well bring the actual remade versions of these maps as MP maps instead of other Warzone POIs. Like for MW3, we saw some POI MP maps from Rebirth Island, Von Dell, which I thought were okay, but I would much rather, again, see actual, you know, old MP maps brought into the MP for the DLC seasons, as opposed to just a random part of Avalon, which may or may not work. We don't know for sure. I mean, Avalon is actually a part of Lowtown right now, so if you go in Lowtown, theater mode and custom games in BO6, and you try to get outside the map, that's where you're going to be able to see the entirety of Avalon right there. So it's already a part of MP. So bringing the actual remade sections of Avalon into BO6 MP, like Yemen from BO2, which has never been remade, which I'm so hyped for. Firing Range has been remade a million times, but still is a solid map, and much more. Those would be sick to see. So definitely really cool to see. Let me know down below other remakes you want to see in Black Ops 6 throughout the DLC seasons. And of course, we're going to get new maps as well, but I do think this game deserves a couple of classic remakes, especially maps that, again, as I said in my previous video, have never been remade or remastered before. Focusing on that, I feel like would be a good decision. Now, for other updates in BO6, we're investigating reports where progression levels may be incorrect on in-game scoreboards, which is very interesting. We also had the same issue as well with progression levels being incorrect in main menus, which is a big deal. An issue that resulted in lower than expected Zombies XP gains from 3 p.m. Pacific on October 27th to 7 a.m. Pacific on October 28th has been resolved, which is a W for sure. Not getting proper XP for playing all those hours of Zombies has probably been annoying. And we're investigating an issue that impacts the ability for players to hear each other during intermission between rounds and post-game voice chat, which I thought, honestly, they just removed game chat in between lobbies because of, you know, you guys probably know why. So I was, you know, it's kind of unfortunate, but that actually was a glitch there. So you should be able to talk to other players between your lobbies after this hotfix that already went live. So I'll break down all the new updates that are going live for BO6, all the new rare unlocks, the free rewards that are releasing, Season 1 content, and much more. So stay subscribed for all that stuff. Shout out to the members as always, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.